guys. Okay, today we're going to look at how to calculate the momentum of a moving object, and you're going to find this very easy, even easier than the speed. So first, let's remember momentum is designated with a P, not an M, because we already use M for mass, so it would look silly to say M equals mv. So P for momentum, M for mass, V for speed or velocity, the size of the velocity. So this is momentum, okay? And this is the mass, and this is the speed or magnitude of velocity, how fast, okay? So all you have to do is take the mass times the speed and multiply. It's that simple. So watch what I do, and notice I require all three steps to receive full credit. If you don't show all three steps on each problem that you're going to do down here, I cannot give you full credit. There's a point for each step, so show them. Okay, the first step, identify the knowns and unknowns. That means read the problem. You got to do that first. So this says an 1,100 kilogram motorcycle. Now, kilograms, that's mass. So we know the mass equals 1,100 kilograms. And it's moving at a velocity of 22 meters per second down the interstate. So we know the magnitude of the velocity, the speed, is 22 meters per second. Okay? Now, step 2. We're going to write down the formula and plug the numbers where they go. So watch this. So P equals mv. There's the formula. Equals. So now we're going to plug in. M is 1,100 kilograms times 22 meters per second. All right. Now the answer. Write down the answer with the appropriate units. So we got to stick this in our calculator now. So we're going to say 11, whoops, wait a minute, let me clear it. Well, there we go. Okay, so 1,100 kilograms times 22 meters per second. There's the clock. Okay, so look at that. We get 24,200. So let's write it down. 24,200. Now we've got to do the units. Now watch. Kilogram times a meter divided by a second. So kilogram, meter per second. And that's it. That's simple. Let's do one more, okay? All three steps required. An eagle is gliding through the sky with a speed of 10 meters per second, so we know the V. So we write it down. Identify it. Always identify. If the mass of the eagle, oh, there's a typo there. If the mass of the eagle has a mass, that should say is 4.5 kilograms, then what is the eagle's momentum? Okay, so we know the mass is 4.5 kilograms. That's about 10 pounds. Okay, it's a good-sized eagle, about average. All right, so we want to find the momentum. Well, P equals M times V. Always write the formula first. Never neglect writing the formula. Now we stick the numbers in. 4.5 kilograms for the M, and for the V, 10 meters per second. Okay, so now remember, there's a little trick here. We don't even need our calculator. Remember, a little trick. Whenever you multiply a number by 10, all you're doing is making the number bigger by 1 decimal place. So to make this number bigger by 1 decimal place, we'd move it to the right, wouldn't we? So we're going to get 45 when we say 10 times 4.5, okay? Now, the units, kilogram times meter divided by second. Kilogram, meter per second for the momentum. And that's it. Step 1, identify the knowns and unknowns. Step 2, write the formula and then plug the information in properly. And then lastly, write the answer that your calculator tells you and the appropriate units. Okay? It's not difficult, guys. All right? You can do this. You can do this quite easily, actually. All right? Thanks, guys. Bye-bye.